Do you ever have days when you just can't be bothered to go out and go for your run? There's really nothing wrong, it's just you're struggling with that motivation. Today is one of those days when I just don't feel like going for a run. I've had several good runs recently, and I think it's probably something to do with the weather. It's overcast, it's very warm for this time of year. I think it's about 70 degrees Fahrenheit. But I'm forcing myself to get out there and do it. I am driving over to Nathan Benderson Park, and I'm going to do a couple laps around the lake. I've already been up for a couple hours, so my muscles are pretty warm. So I am just really taking my time, stretching before I get into this run. It may seem like I'm making excuses to put off my run even further, and I probably am. Here's the thing, I know I'm going to get into it once I get started. It's just the getting started that's what's hard. Alright, no more messing around with the camera. It is time to get in a few miles. Let's do this. Alright, so finally, I'm feeling good on my run. Listen, I'm gonna be honest, it's taken about 4 miles for me to really feel warmed up and feeling like I'm having a good time running. 4 miles may seem like a long way, but some days you just gotta get out and do it. Even if you're mentally not feeling it. I think this is a great lesson for everyone, new runners and runners that have been doing it for a while alike. Every day isn't going to be perfect, and every day you are not going to feel like lacing up. But the whole thing about consistency makes you the best runner you can be. So, even if you're not feeling it, lace up, get out there for a few miles. Listen, even if you end your run not feeling good, like still feeling like you're tired and it didn't really click, you still logged a couple extra miles. Nothing wrong with that. All right, 10.56 miles or 17 kilometers, 7:53 per mile average pace or 4:54 a kilometer. Guys, that really turned out to a fantastic run. I'm glad I pushed on through. And listen, lessons are learned. Lessons are learned. For me, and I hope you too, that even if you're not feeling like it, you still have to get out there and take care of business and do your run. The training doesn't stop. Unless it's injury, the training doesn't stop. We don't not go for a run just because we're not feeling like it. All right, let me do some stretching, get home, do some foam rolling, and take care of the old body. It is really nice when I have enough time after my run to go for a walk, stretch it out, you know, really give it a proper cool down. All right, back to the house for that foam rolling. So I guess what I want to hear from you guys, obviously I struggled with motivation getting out the door this morning. Listen, it happens fairly often, but I can usually get over it a lot quicker than I did this morning. So I want to know about your experiences. Listen, we're only 2 days into the new year. I would think I wouldn't be struggling with motivation, but I guess the main point is that I got it done, and you will get it done too, right? If you're struggling with motivation, ultimately it doesn't matter, because discipline is the thing that matters, right? We don't need motivation, we need discipline. Motivation is nice, but the thing about motivation is that we've always got it. We're always motivated to do something. It's just sometimes we're not motivated to do the things that we should be doing. So, you know, remember that video from a couple days ago with all the ice cream? I'm motivated to just sit on the sofa and eat all that ice cream, but I know that isn't good for me. So I have to move my motivation somewhere else. For example, this morning it was going for a 10-mile run. Ultimately, we're a couple days into the new year. I'm already struggling with motivation, so I hope that's not a sign of things to come. But, you know, we don't believe in that. We believe in self-determination, you know. You and I, we decide what happens to us. We decide our own future, right? All right, guys, yeah, bit of foam rolling, and I'll wrap this up. Guys, I have a confession to make. I've been home about 2.5 hours, and I still haven't done my foam rolling. So there's a reason that I mentioned it in the video so many times up until now, because I really wanted to be held accountable to foam roll. So I will do it. I am going to foam roll, and I'm going to foam roll more for the rest of this year. Guys, I need you to hold me accountable. Start calling me on it on Strava. Start calling me on it in the comments of YouTube. Okay, I am going to foam roll right now. I think this is about the most comfortable position on a foam roller. Oh, I could stay here all day. All right, my friends. Thank you so much for staying all the way to the end of the video. And remember, I want to hear about times that you've struggled with motivation, times that you struggled to get out the door, even though you know you should. And if you want to talk about struggles with foam rolling, if you can identify with that, you know, write it in the comments. Guys, as always, be kind, be happy, run well, and I'll see you next time.